Hey guys, welcome back to Hashtag Harry and Kelly.
Hey.
We are back. We have a great guest.
We have an amazing guest, one of my mentors, Holly Gagne. She's an incredible actress, director, teacher.
No.
She's a hot woman. She's here.
Wow.
Holly Gagne.
Oh, hi guys!
Yay.
Look at you two. I feel like I'm watching the Winter Olympics and you're about to go into an ice dance.
Yeah, that's what we were thinking. We were thinking Winter Olympics. We weren't thinking of anything having to do with leather and
yeah.
weird. No.
Exactly.
Yeah, we are, yeah.
That's the bestest ever.
We
I
wouldn't
love
get
it.
away if the Olympics were in Utah, though, I'll tell you that. That'd be a little...
Oh, because the leather.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's in South Korea. No, South Korea.
The Winter Olympics
Yeah.
this year?
South Korea.
They're on Placidia Avenue in Toluca Lake
And
on
now
my
they're in
TV. That's
now
what
they're in West Hollywood.
yes. I watch
They're
it from the
wherever.
TV, the best view
Yes,
in the house. I love the
exactly.
Olympics.
Ooh.
Oh, and there's so much drama in the ice skating
Oh
world.
Oh my
God.
gosh, I
You
love
know,
it.
yeah.
I love it. It's so good. Speaking of drama,
Yes.
Speaking of drama, she's
ahead.
drama coach.
Ask.
teacher, you teach Meisner technique. You are, in my opinion, one of the best actors I've ever seen live
you.
on film. You are just,
Thank
just
you.
amazing.
You're great in person.
Too bad. Gosh,
Yeah.
you know, I never mind.
You're like,
If I were gay, I'd go out with you because you're just saying nothing but great things
Well,
to
I'm
me.
straight, I'd go out with her.
I knew that would happen. I knew Harry.
Anyhow,
would- that would
thank you.
happen. Would happen.
You're too kind. Yes, I am
Yes.
a coach. I coach a lot of people. A
lot of famous
a lot of
people.
famous people. I
Yeah.
coach a lot of people on
great.
roles they've booked and they want to just tweak before they get to work.
Mm-hmm.
We work on their stuff, and then I sometimes am coaching people that are only auditioning for the role, and then I've got students at Playhouse West, and I'm kind of all over. I'm a mentor to a bunch of actors that are, piecing their career together.
Did you work with James Franco at Playhouse West?
I taught James for years. I've been
Yep.
teaching there for 20 years. So yeah, I've
Yeah.
taught
Amazing.
a lot of people have come through the
lot
doors.
of famous people.
Yeah.
Meisner, right?
Meisner.
I studied with Mr. Meisner. It was the scariest
Oh,
2 years of my
Stanford.
entire life.
Wow.
Yes. Yeah.
Wow.
Scary teacher, but an amazing teacher.
Wow.
So
That's amazing.
That is
my
cool.
gosh.
You started with a legend.
well, what happens is a lot of people say, "Oh, I've taken Meisner or I teach Meisner," and I actually studied with
Yeah,
Mr.
you literally
Meisner.
did.
So you're getting the
Like,
actual,
I literally studied
Literally.
with
Yeah.
him.
You're a disciple.
getting it from
Yeah.
the horse's
the
mouth.
primary
Yeah.
source.
Yes.
That's amazing.
Primary
Yeah.
source.
That's amazing. And you've been directing.
I direct a ton
Yeah.
of plays. I direct. I love directing theater. I love it. It's my favorite thing. I love. Literally, you get great actors, and when someone's really good, and you can just be a puppeteer, that's the goal. Like I tell all young actors, you want to really, it's being open to whatever they want you to do. If you get a new car and you want it to go 90, you want it to do this, you want it to do, you don't have to go, oh, my car can't do that.
Yes.
When you walk in the room as an actor, they want to be able to go, what can I do with this? What can I do with this person? And that's the most fun, is when you're directing amazing actors. Because literally, they're putting in your hands, and they make you look like you're really good when actually it's all about the actor.
I
so
guarantee
humble.
it's all you.
You're
I
so
guarantee
humble.
It's all you.
No, it's all about the
If you
actor.
directed me,
love it.
I'd win a Tony Award.
Well, that's why casting needs an Oscar, because
Yeah.
99% of it is casting.
Yeah.
You know?
It is.
So true.
A lot of
I
those-
agree.
Yeah.
Why do people always compare the acting with film and theater? They always say, "Oh, that wouldn't work well in film. You should act less. You should act more
Yeah.
theater for this. You should act more film for this." Why do they? Is it because the camera's in front of your face? I never understood that. Why you have to tone it down for film?
Well, didn't hurt Marlon Brando any, but I think what happens is it's not that you're toning it down. There's an energy
Yes.
required for stage, for reality on stage, and an energy required for reality on camera. And the reality is the reality. You either have it or you don't. But the amount of energy that's required of you is a little bit different,
okay.
because if you've got a camera right here, you can get away with a lot more than you can on stage. I mean,
Yeah.
there's not a lot you can get away with on a live
Camera
stage.
don't lie.
No.
The camera don't lie. But
So they both have their
stage
pros
might.
and their cons,
I
you know?
see. Yeah.
What's been your favorite role? I know that's so hard because you literally have been
Oh,
in
my-
hundreds and hundreds of things. But
Yeah. Oh God.
I know.
This
sorry.
is
It's the
this
worst
is
question.
tough.
Yeah.
On camera? On
Sure.
camera?
Let's start there. Yeah.
Okay, I would say, well, I was in the movie Girls Just Want to Have Fun, which was my first, movie I ever did.
So
And it's a
good.
cult classic, and I had a blast doing it.
You're so
Is it
good
with a
at it.
song?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
But, ironically, I do a lot of short films for people that just say, I'm doing a short. And I did this short called Sarah's Wish. And it was about reconciliation between a husband and wife. And I didn't get paid for it. And and to me, it's the most meaningful, important job I ever did. So that's what's interesting. It's not necessarily like
Yes.
some big paying job. It's what's the most rewarding. I get so many people that go, well, there's no money in theater. It's like, well, no
know.
shit, Sherlock, but
not about the money,
it's
enjoy the
tremendously,
art.
it's
Yeah.
tremendously rewarding.
carry that into film
tell
that
it to
you
Van
learn.
Gogh, right?
Yeah.
Was he like, well, I haven't sold a painting, so
Yeah, there's no
I
money.
guess
Yeah,
I
now
better
look at
quit.
him.
Exactly.
Now I'd be
Exactly.
a billionaire.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes. many-
Crazy, right?
And
many
so
times
you were
over.
on Baywatch?
I did the first season of Baywatch. I wasn't in I was in a bathing suit one episode. Someone was having a dream about me, but but no, I didn't play a lifeguard. I played Parker Stevenson's wife.
Cool.
And
So awesome.
and I was this crazy performance artist, and he was a lawyer, lifeguard, which is a true story. That role was based on a real guy.
Oh, wow.
So, and then interestingly enough, 10 years later, after the show was done, Parker and I started dating, which is so weird because usually people start dating when they're working together. We thought we'd let a little time pass, see if it was for real.
And he's one of a few co-stars. You've had
Oh, let
some
me tell you
romantic
something.
relationships.
When I was a kid, yeah, that's true. I've
Well, you're beautiful. You're with beautiful men.
Yeah, you are.
It happens.
It happens.
You're really attractive.
thank you.
Oh,
I'm saying in a professional scientific
he's like,
standpoint.
respectfully.
Scientifically, you're symmetrical geometrically.
Thank you, thank you.
Yeah, you're very symmetrical. Yeah,
Oh.
you're symmetrical
Like a
features.
butterfly.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
I have no motives behind saying that.
Anyhow, you do look. Anyone who says nothing happens on set is full of shit because
Yeah.
things happen.
You're there for-
Not with everybody.
You're
Not
there
with
for 10 hours.
Not
right?
with everybody, but you're in close proximity. You're in intimate. I did 8 years of daytime television. I mean, there are periods of time where I think I counted something like 26 days where my character had sex every day in a row for 26 days. I was like, wow, that really is imaginary
Wow.
TV.
Wow.
It really is a soap opera.
That's pretty incredible.
Yeah.
That's-
So, but you're in these situations,
Yeah.
like that are.
Yeah.
So inevitably, people do form connections.
Definitely. And I can't wait to hear all about them. We have to take a little break. So we'll be
Good.
right back after this
So
break.
save that connection because we'll come back.
Come back.
There's
Okay,
a lot
guys.
of them.
Connections.
My name is Kelly Russo. I'm the host of Downtown LA Talks, and this is my life. I grew up in Santa Clarita, California. I went to UC Davis because I wanted to be a veterinarian. Once I got there, I realized I didn't want to be a vet. I got into law school upon graduating UC Davis. I didn't go, to my parents' dismay, and I became a high fashion model. Did a ton of runway, print fashion, blah, blah, blah. Booked a movie role and started acting from there. Found my true love, and now I'm a host in Los Angeles, California. This is my life.
Hi, my name is Harry Howard. I am the host of Pod Crash with Harry Howard, and this is my life. I started an internship at Warner Brothers Pictures while in school at UC Santa Barbara.
I took my own office. I interned at 5 other production companies. It was an amazing experience. I then eventually landed in the mailroom at Creative Artist Agency. It was an awesome experience. I was in it over a year. I got to work on a desk in the comedy department and work as an assistant in the talent department for different agents. I got fully exposed there. Everybody told me it's impossible to make it as an actor. You can't do that. But then I said, you know what? I'm going to take that risk. I'm going to become an actor. I broke the news to my parents. I broke the news to my bosses. Everybody was like, all right, good luck. And so far, I think it's paying off. According to everyone around me, they're telling me it is. I host my own show. This is my life.
Hey guys, we're back. Thanks for watching. We're here with Holly Gagne.
Hi.
Hello.
Yeah, great actress.
Gagne, an
Thank you.
incredible actress.
It means to
director.
win in French.
Oh,
Wow.
winning.
Winning.
Hashtag
Wow.
winning.
Tiger blood.
Tiger blood, tiger blood.
Did you ever date Charlie Sheen?
No, I've never dated Charlie Sheen.
Thank goodness.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm Catholic.
I definitely have, you know, I dated, but
Yeah.
he's not one of
you
them.
either. Not Kelly didn't either.
Met
No.
him, but never dated
Met
him.
him,
No,
yes.
definitely had, you
Tiger
know,
blood.
had my share of actors. Some
Okay.
interesting
Interesting
guys.
experiences.
Yeah.
So Alec Baldwin was a serious boyfriend of yours, I remember.
7 years.
7 years.
7 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
My mom he was one of my mom's best friends in college. My mom went to NYU, and their dorms were on the same floor.
Oh, how funny.
Yeah.
Well, he transferred to NYU when he decided he wanted to be an actor. He
Oh.
was first at George Washington.
Oh, wow.
So-
And then you
Okay.
guys both moved to New York?
No,
I-
we met here.
Okay.
We met here. He was on Knots Landing, and my dad was the director of photography on the show. And so I went to visit my dad at work, and Lisa Hartman was on the show, and she's like, "Honey, I got someone I want to introduce you to." And she introduced us, and it was kind of love at first sight.
Oh,
And
that's nice.
we went out for a long
Ooh.
time. Went
That's
through a lot
sweet.
of we were both at the beginnings of. I had just started Days of Our Lives, and he had just started Knots, and we kind of went through a lot together. You know, his career really exploded, and
Exploded now it's like ridiculous.
yeah.
It's like in everything.
but
Game
we're
show,
still friends. I'm in the book. I made it in the book.
Yeah.
I
You were
haven't
telling
read
me-
it. I haven't read it, but
I'm-
apparently it was very
Oh, you're in his
complimentary.
book?
Yeah.
Yeah, he wrote about Holly. That's
Well,
so cool.
the funniest
I love
story
it.
about that is a girl who I went to school with. Facebook messaged me. This was a girl who was horrific to me, and then all of a sudden she's
wow.
like, "Wow, I'm reading Alec Baldwin's book, and you're in it." And, you know, all of a sudden she's nice. It's like,
You're like,
Yeah.
suck it. No, I'm just kidding.
yeah. So I didn't
go
even
for it.
know until she told me, and so that was very sweet.
That's funny.
That was sweet of him.
Haha, Mean Girls.
Yeah,
In your face, you date Alec
I was
Baldwin.
definitely a late bloomer.
Yeah, I think that's the way to be, though.
Mm-hmm.
It really is. And some of the most successful people are late bloomers.
Yeah, I'm pretty convinced Gilda Radner based Rosanna Dana on me as a child.
Oh.
I mean, I pretty much looked like that and sounded like that, and I had these huge glasses, and I mean, yeah.
Oh
it
my
wasn't
gosh.
Pretty.
But then you were like the it girl in everything. It's
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
I've really been blessed. I worked a lot. I
Hey,
worked
girl
a
at
lot.
Focus TV.
I worked a lot, and then I had my daughter. And I decided to really take a step back and sort of semi-retire. That was when I really got into teaching and coaching. And I still work, but
a lot.
it's been really on my terms. I don't go away. She's starting college in 6 months.
Oh my
so,
gosh,
then I'll go
no.
back to doing my thing. You
Yeah,
know?
Go
But
back.
auditions
yeah.
all the time.
You know, it's the cool thing about acting is you can do it forever. But
You can do it forever.
You can do it forever.
That's
But
true.
I truly want. It's like, okay, I had this child. It's my job to raise this kid, and everyone has their own way of doing it. But I did see an interesting interview with Dolly Parton, who I love. I
she's
really
the best.
admire her on so many levels. And she said, I don't think if I had a child that I would have had the career I had. Because, you know, and it's just different people's personality, and that's just my personality. I have friends that have managed to navigate it all. I couldn't.
Well, you've done pretty
Yeah,
darn well.
I've still managed to work a lot, but
you work all the time, and you just the lives that you've impacted
Days
along
of Our
the way.
Lives, you had a huge role on there, right?
yeah, and it was kind of ahead of its time. It was an unwed teenage girl that got pregnant and went ahead and had the baby.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
I'd love to go back now and
Yes.
get like exact my revenge. My character was really poor, so I'd go to work and roll out of bed and pull something on, and they'd go, "Oh, that's perfect. Just wear that today on the show." So half the time I was just wearing like whatever I threw on.
Well, that's how hipsters dress these days.
It's true. I guess I was the original
You'd be a hipster
daytime
now.
hipster.
If you dress like that, you'd be a
Yeah.
hipster. You'd be like a successful upper class hipster.
But I was the girl from the wrong side of the tracks, and
you gotta come back with the
and the guy
stilettos
was
and
in
the-
love with the wealthy, beautiful ballet dancer, and I'm like this poor girl from
I'm sorry.
had a no parents and a brother who was a hoodlum, and all those things. So it was fun. It was a fun part. They gave me a lot to do, and it was really daytime TV is really hard. It is
It's
really hard.
fast, really fast.
It is
right?
really fast. If you see
Tons of
someone
lines.
who's good in daytime, they're good. It's why so
'Cause
many
they hit
people
their
have
mark
come out
and
of.
they only do one take, and sometimes the actor wants to do a second one here, and they go, "Nope, we got to move on."
No,
right?
you have to deliver, and you have to deliver repeatedly. But that's why you see people like Alec, Julianne Moore, Meg Ryan. The people that have done daytime TV. A lot of people don't realize how many huge stars were on daytime. And people say, "Oh, it's great. It's a great start." It's no, you're thrown.
Sounds tough.
It's hard. It's hard.
Isn't it like they'll give you 20 pages?
Oh no. When I was on One Life to Live, I had between 40 and 60 a night.
What?
Yeah.
How do you do that?
You get in the
insane.
swing of
I
it.
couldn't
You
do
get
that.
in the
That's
swing of it.
crazy.
It's
Yeah.
insane.
It's
Talking
kind of
endurance.
a muscle memory,
Yeah,
and
that's tough.
certain scripts are easier to remember than others because certain writers just really wrote. They understood how you converse. And the only issue is, let's say you worked 5 days in a row, and anyone that's watched daytime TV,
Yes.
you're saying the same thing. So by day 5, you're like, okay, wait, are these yesterday's lines? Are these today's lines?
my
You're like, your brain
gosh.
is just scrambled.
Oh.
I love the really old soap operas that you see where they're like, they look at the cue card and then they look back. But that movie Tootsie is really very, very, it's
money.
pretty close to what's going on.
That's so funny.
Interesting.
So funny.
Yeah.
What would you, because you're good at this, what would you say like Harry's type is if you were to go into acting?
I'd say he's a young Scott Foley.
Oh.
Who's that?
Oh God, are you kidding? Really? Like when I say like Spencer Tracy, I'm used to hearing who's that. But Scott Foley is like now. Did you ever watch Felicity? He was on Felicity. He's on Scandal now.
Scandal.
Oh, all right, I'll check it
Yeah,
out. I'll
yeah.
check it out. All
Yeah.
right.
When I met him, I thought Tom Cruise, and I don't know. Got
You
a little
know,
Tom Cruise thing.
Tom Cruise
keep
has
plugging
more of an arrogance to him. Not that he's. I'm not saying he's arrogant. Overly confident. Scott has an every guy quality that you have.
That's so good.
You know, you have an
I'm
every
very
quality.
relatable. The
Yeah.
masses can relate to me.
Yeah.
Middle America loves
Even
me.
maybe a little Tom Hanks in there.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
Whoa,
young
you
Tom
could
Tom
only
Hanks.
watch me on an island and be
You could do
entertained.
Harry Met Sally, only
Yeah.
instead now it's Harry and Kelly, the kids of Harry and Sally.
She's my Wilson.
Right. No, that's a different movie.
Different movie, babe.
It's a different movie.
Okay.
But you could be like, instead of Harry
Offspring.
Met Sally, it's now Harry Met Kelly.
Yes.
That should have been the name of our show.
Yeah,
Instead-
when Harry
Dang it.
Met Kelly.
Oh,
I think you should
yeah.
change the name right now. Change it.
She's brilliant.
Get some tape and
She's brilliant.
just write over
No
it.
one
When
look at
Harry
this.
Met Kelly. Yep.
You're brilliant.
You're
That's
missing
what
some green in your rainbow, but that's okay. I don't think green will hold it against you.
we're trying to do like they were doing our Instagram colors. So
Yeah,
sunset,
it's the Instagram logo colors.
sunset
Oh, it's
colors.
the Insta.
Yeah,
I
you
got
see
it.
that
Hashtag
marketing?
the-
Yeah.
Marketing.
I got it.
That's why I did the hashtag. 'Cause we
Right.
could've talked, and then the hashtag Harry.
Right. No,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
get it.
brilliant,
Look, I have a
brilliant
teenager. I'm on to all of it. Although recently she called me extra, and
Uh-oh.
I thought, oh, cool. And then I realized that I heard someone say, oh, you're so extra. And I went, wait, hold on a second. Wait, extra's bad? Yeah, I was like, that little bitch. I was like, I'm getting my hands on her.
At least call me a union extra or something, SAG extra.
Yeah.
That would be an insult to Holly as well because she's worked so much.
No. She's you're so star.
No, I've had to. There were certain times in my career where I wasn't certain I was going to make my health insurance, and I went and did anything, and it was like background extra, and they just kind of throw this piece of paper at you and are like, fill it out.
Yeah. Wow.
And I was like, wow, it's kind of like, because you're not aware of that. You're whisked to makeup, and then you're whisked to wardrobe, and then you're whisked to set, and you don't see that not all shows, but some shows really treat certain people like peons, and you don't have the show without everybody.
Exactly.
I mean, everybody is part of the finished painting that you've painted. It's really,
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
it's not cool. I was really kind of shocked.
Yeah.
Oh, the way some people
Oh yeah.
treat
Oh,
I've seen
yeah.
extras
I know.
be treated
Oh, yeah.
horribly.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's so sad.
Yeah.
And they're told not to talk to you,
I
which
know.
is
I
weird.
would treat the boom operator the same way I would treat Brad Pitt.
Well, my dad being on a crew,
Yeah.
I was brought up to
Yes.
treat everybody the same way,
Yeah. That's
because
so cool. You're Hollywood royalty.
oh
You
God,
are.
no. He
You
actually
are.
was like, if you want to do this, you're on your own.
Really?
My parents, it was the last thing they
Yeah.
wanted
Oh
from
my
me.
If we had a Sharpie, I would totally get her autograph.
I'm sure we can muscle one up at the end. At the end, we'll
Just
have
be
her-
careful with it. When I was
or
little,
a
my
tattoo
brothers
pen,
drew
just ink.
Sharpie on me. They drew
Really?
Sharpie on me. They made a Don Quixote goatee and mustache and eyebrows, and then they wrote "stupid" on my forehead, STOOPID, and a star and a moon. And my mother tried to get it off back then. She tried to get it off with Ajax. That's how bad it was.
Oh my gosh.
And like the top layer came off, but I still had it on, and I had to go to school like that. So here I was already looking like Rosanna Dana and have Sharpie on my face.
Oh my God.
So,
So
yeah.
not fun. I'm so sorry. Well, thanks for bringing that up, Harry.
All right, fine. I won't
I'm
write
having
on her
Sharpie
anymore. I thought I wanted-
PTSD. Sharpie PTSD
Oh no.
Oh, no.
We'll have you sign a Focus
in Sharpie.
Yeah.
magazine. Focus
Look,
magazine.
there I am. I'm in the
Oh,
magazine.
Harry's gonna get the mag.
I'm in it.
Oh yes. I,
I
wanna
have
see
an
that.
ad for my coaching in there. They
Yes.
put me in there with my phone
There you
number.
go.
Oh wow.
They put me in
Sign
there
away.
with my actual phone number.
Oh my
So
gosh.
now if someone wants to get a hold of me, who needs Bumble when your
Sign
phone
it,
number is
sign the-
printed in
oh
the...
my gosh.
Sign the magazine.
Well.
Oh.
Yay.
Wow.
There you
It's
go.
worth a lot now. We gotta eliminate that.
There you
Oh
go.
my goodness gracious! Everyone, take a
Dr.
look at
Drew
that.
on the
It looks
cover.
like my name, 'cause my name's
Wow,
Harry.
look at
Wow.
Dr. Drew. Look at
Dr. Drew.
Dr. Drew's complexion. My goodness.
I know. He did he take this here because the lighting's very good.
The
here.
lighting is great here.
Yeah.
Yeah, the lighting's
yeah.
amazing, right?
Oh, this is special.
Yeah.
This is cool. Oh, I love
Yeah.
that. Oh my gosh.
So how did you two meet?
Oh.
At an audition?
No,
No.
we met after
Rehearsing?
No, well, no.
Everybody hooks up rehearsing.
We've never hooked up. I swear. I swear.
Oh,
We
look,
are.
he's turning
I'm sorry
awfully
for you.
red.
I'm sorry that you didn't.
He's turning red.
We went on like one friendship date.
Yeah, we did.
Oh, the friend zone.
tricked
Who
me.
friend zoned who? You
I mean,
friend zoned him.
We've friend zoned each other.
I did.
No,
I'm
it's
hard to
never
get.
mutual.
I'm hard to get. I'm hard
The
to
friend
get.
zone is
I play
never
hard
a
to get,
mutual
so
thing.
I friend zone.
One person friend zones the other.
Yeah. I think.
He's a sly one.
Yeah.
I feel like he's a lady
She doesn't know
killer.
what zone.
He's a lady killer. Oh, I know the zone. Friend zone.
Yeah, she knows her
Co-host zone.
zones.
Co-host zone.
Co-host zone. Yes,
Co-host
that is.
zone.
Yeah, it is. That is. We're in the zone of the co-host zone.
You're in the zone of the co-host zone. Okay.
Really sly. I'm the sly one. You see
So,
that?
Yeah.
so then you started working together.
Yeah. Well, we met as actors, and then we independently started hosting, and then
And
Yes.
then you formed a team,
formed
like
a
the
team.
ice
Yeah.
dancers.
Yeah, because we're better together as ice dancers.
Do you guys
Yes.
always coordinate your outfits?
A little bit. A little bit.
Today we.
so you don't clash.
Yeah, and also match the guests and make them stand out.
Yeah,
and
we
look
thought
cute
that the bike or
Yeah.
the leather would totally be your
Yeah.
thing.
He's just wanting to
Listen,
seduce you. Watch
I
out.
have a thing for motorcycle cops on the motorcycle with the helmet and the glasses and the
I
whole
knew
thing.
that. I knew that.
And recently I was at Lemonade and 2 motorcycle cops pulled up. I was with my friends and they were all like, and they actually took a picture and posted it, I think, on one of my
Wow.
social media going, look at Holly Gagne with, it's like,
It's just your. It's
so sexy. The boots and the pants.
Hell yes.
But you want to know what's so funny about that? Then when
Yeah.
you're working on a set and you actually are with the retired motorcycle cops in
Yes.
their outfits, they don't look the same.
No.
No,
No.
they're the retired ones, and
Yeah.
it's kind of a, yeah.
There's sun damaged a little
There's
bit by the end of the.
even the body, the whole thing. It's a whole different image.
You need the fresh ones to the
Yeah,
fullest.
yeah. It's. I don't think they're doing much chasing of anybody. So I think it's just
The ones
mostly
on set.
donuts.
Yeah, yeah. That's so funny.
It's
oh my,
mostly the
have you ever
donuts.
purposefully like, oh, I should speed
No,
a
but it
little?
was my, secret fantasy. And one day I drove my daughter to school, and once she started junior high, I never got out and walked her in. I would just drive her to school in my pajamas, sometimes just the robe and slippers.
Yeah.
So I've got, the hair and my glasses and my pajamas, and I'm calling my friend on the phone, and I get pulled over by the hottest motorcycle cop, and he's like, I'm pulling you over for your phone. And I said, I'm just gonna put you on speaker because my friend was dying, and she's going, are you a motorcycle cop? He's like, yes, I am, and she's dying. She's like, oh, give her the ticket, she won't even mind. Take your time. It was pretty funny.
Handcuff her, throw her on the.
He actually was sweet. He just gave me a warning.
Oh, that's
But
nice.
all I could think was, I look as horrific as humanly possible, and the hot. He was like
don't.
right out of Central Casting. They always, when they get off the
No, you
motorcycle to me, I'm hallucinating. They're in slow motion. They're like, it's just
Nice.
I can't explain it.
When you saw my leather jacket, when you saw
I know
me
a
the
lot of
first
guys
time,
don't
did you
like
see-
them. I think they're smoking hot.
Did you see me in slow motion when you first saw me in my leather jacket? Or no, it was fast motion. It was like light speed.
I actually noticed Kelly first.
Oh, okay, yeah.
She wants.
she-
I
go
only
gay
see
for me.
Kelly in slow motion.
Yeah, it's like the
That's-
opening of
that's
Baywatch.
not appropriate.
It's like the opening of Baywatch with the running and
appropriate.
the slow
The,
run. They're running with the little that little floaty thing.
What is that called? No one knows.
It's the floaty
the
thing.
floaty thing. Yeah. And the
Yeah.
high cut bathing suits and
Oh.
those are back in style. I'm sure your daughter has one. It's like so
Yeah,
in
she
style
does.
right now.
She does.
Yeah.
She has,
Yeah.
she
All the 80s gear. I was wearing an 80s sweater. You were making fun of it. It was hilarious.
yeah, with the
back
thing.
in.
Know?
Back in.
Back
Yeah.
in.
It's in.
All that stuff comes around again. Don't get rid of. My mom used to say, "Don't get rid of your wardrobe because it comes back around."
Totally.
But
Totally.
I get rid of everything.
Totally.
don't
I
like
love
to-
how open you are. You always have been like this ever since I've met you.
I'm candid
You're candid. You're
to
raw.
a fault.
Well, that's what a good actress is. A good
Love
actor,
it, though.
anybody who acts there, that you have to be open.
Totally.
You
have to
do.
be real with yourself.
Yeah.
And
You
not
do. You have to be
face
your
demons.
authentic self. An audience has a BS meter. They're there to be taken on a journey,
Yes,
and you're
yes.
either taking them on it or you're not.
They do. They have a BS meter.
Yeah. Have you guys seen
that.
any movies that you've liked recently?
I have not seen a movie. Oh, I saw Thank You for Your Service
Oh,
with Scott
I heard
Hayes.
is amazing.
He's incredible.
Playhouse West alum,
Playhouse
right?
West alum, our friend.
Our
We'll
friend?
hopefully get him on the show soon.
That'd be great.
Scott Hayes, yeah, he's
Amazing
there you
actor.
go.
amazing actor.
I
Steals
s-
the show.
I saw it comes out Christmas. I got a screener of Molly's Game with Jessica Chastain.
Ooh, how was that?
It's amazing. It's true story. It's amazing. And then I also saw 3 Billboards with Frances McDormand, and she's it. I mean, she is so good in this movie.
I'll check it out.
She's going to be the one to beat for an Oscar, in my opinion.
Oh wow.
She's
Oh,
so
wow.
good.
Ugh.
You got to
I
check
can't
out some
wait.
movies.
Yes, and we get our screeners soon.
Right, I got a bunch
SAG
of screeners.
screeners.
I watched Battle of the Sexes with the Bobby Riggs, Billie Jean King thing. And even though I was a kid when all that went on, and I remember it, I remember my mom watching it.
Yes.
I didn't realize what a pioneer Billie Jean King was for women's sports. The risks she took and what she went through. Like huge.
Yeah.
You should get her on your show.
That would
We
be.
have you, and you're huge.
I know.
And
I know.
unfortunately, we have to wrap.
Oh no! How fun!
We need you on again. We
Yeah.
need more stories.
Yeah.
Whatever.
More
Ask
stories.
me whatever. You can just text me from the
All
couch, and
right.
I'll text you back tomorrow.
I
Your
love
next
it.
show,
And-
just text me. Hey, here's another question for Holly.
Perfect.
To do.
Perfect.
And yep, so that is it. That was Holly. She's a wonderful actress. It was an amazing time we had.
Thank you
learned
so
about-
much for watching. #Harry and Kelly.
Thank
Tune
you so
in
much.
next time.
Tune in.
Thanks
Bet-
for